try to angle this so that you can all see me. So let me move the light. That's kind of annoying. Okay, hopefully that helped a little bit. So today I'm going to be attempting to make my own Minnie ears. So I have this template from DreamItDIY, and I got all my supplies either at Dollar Tree, or I guess now it's like the 125 store, or Michael's. So I have got, I'm gonna try to make two, but for the first one, I have got a headband. This was from Dollar Store. It's like $1.25. I wanted to find this at the dollar store, but I couldn't. So this is Floral wire. I think this is actually, it's called Decorative Wire. I picked it because it's thicker, and I'm just worried about it bending. So we'll see if I come to regret this decision or not, but hopefully this is a fine and dandy wire. I also have all of these flowers that I got. Michael's is doing the 50% off spring, like flowers, so these are all 50% off. They were originally $5. These were still $2.50 a piece, but I just like how they look like more realistic, I feel like, than other flowers that were there that were cheaper. So going with these flowers today. And then I was gonna order these on Amazon because I know they're like half the price on Amazon, but these are like the pearl fairy lights, and I've never seen them with pearls. But like, to be fair, like I haven't like really looked for them, so like maybe these were like half the price of these on Amazon. But I saw them with the pearls and I had to get it, and I just think they're gonna be so cute on the ears. So pretty hyped. So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to take this headband. I mean, I'm sure this is like cute, just like as is. Not really my vibe, but it's not awful. So I'm going to take off like the fabric that's on it, and it honestly looks like it's gonna be fairly easy to do this. So, because this was from the dollar store, so it's not like the highest quality ever made, but it's also probably not like the worst thing ever made either. So I'm just going to take this off. I was gonna try to get like more comfortable headbands, but I just didn't want to spend too much money just because I've never made my own Minnie ears before, so I just don't know how they're gonna turn out. And like if they're awful, I'd be kind of mad if I spent like $6 on a nice headband. I am gonna try to keep this end piece on here because I think that's nice. Okay, well it looks kind of ugly now, but it will like be in my hair, so I don't know, maybe I should cover this with fabric. I don't know. Maybe I should have left some of this on. Oh wow. Okay, we're just moving on. I could probably, I don't know. I'll probably need to put like some Goo Gone on this or something, so it does still have like a little bit of like the like goop from like the headband, but that's okay. So now I've got my headband. I think this is gonna work fine for the template. I was actually kind of panicking when I was at the dollar store because I was like, all these headbands seem so small. Like I'm like looking at this and I'm like looking, because I feel like normally like mini headbands that you buy from like the parks, like I just feel like they're so much bigger than this, but this seems fine. This seems like this is gonna work for the template. So now I'm going to take my, I probably should not start a trash pile, and I should take care of this now. So I'm going to take my decorative wire. This was actually a little bit pricey. This was, I think it was like $5.99 at Michael's, and I did have a coupon, but it's still kind of pricey. I mean, you get like 15 feet of it, so that's pretty good, but I'm honestly only going to try to make 2 headbands, so I didn't really need 15 feet, but hey, maybe this will be like my new hobby. I'll just like make new headbands. Although like I really don't go to Disneyland that often. I went to graduate school in LA, and I thought I would go to Disneyland all the time, but Disneyland is so expensive, so I just didn't go that much. I went like once when I was in school down there. All right, here it is. So I'm going to try to space it out with this ear template that I have got. I'm so glad that I have this because I'm so afraid for this. I also don't know if I have the right wire cutters, but we'll see. Okay, this is like pretty malleable. I'm also bending it weird already, so that's not good. So I'm just trying to Let me try to tip it down here so that you can kind of see what I am doing. But I am trying to bend it so that it fits my template. I probably should put this around something circular. That's okay. We're making it work. We're making it happen. Okay, this is too much. I'm gonna have too much extra over here. So we need to, because I just need a little bit to be like bent onto the ear portion here to be glued down. Okay, that's good enough. I do have like pliers that I guess I should be using for this to like, I don't make this sharper. I don't want to accidentally cut this. I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to cut this yet. Okay, that made things much worse. Goodness gracious. Okay. Fold that down. Okay, that's like a little bit much on the fold, but that's okay. Okay, so this is, I've really messed this ear up here. Okay. All right, so this is roughly what I want it to look like here. I mean, that's good enough. Okay, let's try to chop this here. I have my scissors, but that cannot be the best way to do this. Okay, I think these are really just for bending things more, so maybe we'll try these. Okay, I don't really think these are for cutting either. We're just gonna have to try to use scissors on this. Good thing I have good scissors. All right, first ear is looking decent. I just need to make this look less crazy here because this looks kind of bent. Okay, that's good enough. Okay, every time I try to fix this, I make it much worse. Okay, that's good enough. That matches the template. Next ear, and I'm waiting for my hot glue gun to heat up as we're doing this. Okay, it's a little bit wonky. That's okay. It's all right. We're moving on. Okay. And this one, I'm just gonna bend it around the template and try to make it straight here. Let's see what we've got going. We're getting there. This whole coil, I feel like, is in the way. I need to uncoil some of this for myself here. Okay. That's looking pretty straight. Here we go. Okay. Just bend this a little bit. Oh, okay. Dropped my whole coil here. Okay. Not bad. It's looking not bad. It's not awful. Okay, this needs to be a little bit more like sharp of an edge. Okay, that's not bad. And then just kind of bend this one along the headband. Yeah, that's not bad. Okay. Cut this. R.I.P. scissors, sorry. Okay, and I still have a lot left. I mean, I really didn't use much, and this is fairly bendy, so not mad at it. Okay, so now, my sweater. So now, hopefully my hot glue gun is heated up. We're looking good. Okay, now I'm going to glue these onto the template. Okay, a little bit of overlap with the okay, so I am going to see if I can fit this in here. So I am going to, I'm just gonna like put glue on these edges and then put it back on the paper and then try to like put on the headband real quick. Okay, that's already kind of a lot of glue. I'm just hoping I don't glue it to the paper, which I'm very much concerned about. Okay, and put the headband in here. Okay, I'm already gluing it to the paper. Nice. Okay. All right, my glue's already kind of drying, so that's a problem, most certainly. Okay, I don't think this hot glue gun is really heated up correctly, but that's okay. We're gonna just hot glue right on top of this because this will all be hidden anyway. And I'm just going to push that on down into there, and hopefully you stay. So that is a big old mess of glue now. Maybe I should hold this. I'm gonna burn my hand though. Okay, I'm just trying to hold this here. The glue looks terrible, but it's okay. It's gonna be covered with flowers. Ouch, okay. All right, it's drying now, drying nicely. Okay, not the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life, but could be much worse. Also did not do a good job of trimming off the edge of this headband, the fabric that came with it, but that's okay. All right, just hold this on here with my glue gun because I'm afraid to get burned. But hey, first ear is on. It is not bad. I think maybe I should have left the fabric on it, but that's okay. It'll be in my hair, so no one's really gonna see anyway. No one's gonna know. Oh, okay, this is not dry yet. Isn't this such an exciting video? We're just literally watching glue dry here. But, you know, last thing I want is for these to break. I'm also, I guess when I put like the lights around it, it'll reinforce them. I'm just worried like about the durability of the ears. Okay. This has not dried into place yet. Just gonna continue to hold this for a little bit longer. I guess I could have just used like E6000 or something instead of hot glue. But I think all the videos I watched had hot glue, so now I'm here using hot glue. Okay, that looks good. The glue itself does not look good, but the hair looks fine and dandy, so. All right. I think part of the problem was the hot glue gun wasn't fully heated up yet, but that's okay. A lot of hot glue gun strings all over the place. All right, we're gonna do the other ear. I'm gonna try to do the same thing where I just put the glue on these kind of edges that I made. And just like put this on the paper and hope that I don't glue it to the paper, which it's already starting to do, so fantastic. Okay. Oh, you're stuck. Let go. Let go of the paper. Okay. These definitely will need more glue. But hey, they're looking not bad so far. Not bad. So this one is kind of, I feel like, it went on better with the glue. I maybe should have left the fabric on this headband, but it just like really did not look good. So I guess I could have fixed it. I could always use some of the fabric. I just threw it away in the house garbage, but okay. Not bad so far. I can't really show it. Oh no, this one's falling right off. Okay, I think I'm gonna do the same thing that I did on the other one, is just hold it down with the hot glue gun here. Okay, if I could hold it, goodness gracious. All right, we'll just, oh, okay, I'm touching the glue all over the place. Just making a mess with the strings. I do feel like I need to reshape these ears because they're looking a little lopsided, but that's okay. Could be worse. So I'm just gonna wait for these little feet on here to dry. Just try to hold these down because I feel like they're popping up a little bit. And I don't want them to break when I'm at the park. Okay, That's decent. Just have glue strings all over the place, but what's new? Okay, so now we have the ears. It's kind of hard to show them, but we have the ears. So they're not bad. They're a little misshapen, but it could be much worse. Just gonna try to like round them out a little bit more. I guess that's not bad. Okay, so now I'm going to try to, I probably should do the lights next. I don't know if this is like too much LED light or not enough, but I guess we'll see. There's like 9.8 feet in this box, so we shall see. Okay, this is stuck to this tester that it came with. I don't really know how to take this with me. Okay, I do need to figure out how to get this disconnected from the tester. I think maybe just like this, if I just pull it out. I'm kind of afraid to do that, but okay, presumably that will work. All right, now I have my lights, and okay, this actually has a very large box on it, so that makes me nervous because I don't know how I'm going to hide this. I guess that's why everyone buys these off of Amazon instead of at Michael's, but that's okay. Could be worse. 'Cause my flowers are not that large, so I'm not sure that it's going to hide this box. I guess the box is just gonna have to like be on my head. I don't really know where I'm gonna put this, where it's going to be hidden, because I can't like stand it up. That's too much. There's no way I can hide that. Okay, I guess the box is gonna have to be on my head. This is not gonna be like the most practical pair of ears to be wearing around the park, but that's okay. All right, let's see what we've got here. Okay. I'm just gonna unwrap a little bit just so that I have like half. I'm just trying to think how I want to wrap these, because I need to have it so that like the box is in the center. So I guess I will start from the outside, loop around, and then yeah, okay, towards the back. Okay, so let's start with this. I feel like I should have watched more YouTube videos because now I'm feeling like very unprepared for this. I think I'm gonna glue this end down, but this is gonna be harder than I thought this was going to be. And there's already glue on me, because this is going to be hard to keep wrapping, so I'm gonna have to throw the box through the whole time. Okay, I maybe should just untangle the whole thing just before I get into a big mess here with these. I'm just afraid that I'm gonna wrap too much on one ear and then the other ear's not gonna have enough, or I don't know. There's gonna be too much left over. But I'm just gonna, this is turning into such a mess already. Okay, I think all this needs to get threaded through here. This is going to be certainly annoying to do every time, but it will get better as there's less and less. I think I'm just trying to like wrap as much as possible and then force the box through when I really have to. And I'm either going to end up with a big tangled mess at the end, or this is going to work out. I can't tell yet. But so far, this is not going amazing. I'd say it's going okay. I think I probably should have looked at what size the box for the batteries were before I bought this. So that's on me, because this box is way too large, but I will try to make it work. I'm probably just gonna have to wear this box on my head, but that's okay. we're gonna make it work. Okay, this one's already kind of wrapped around here, so I don't really know what's going on with this one. Okay, I feel like I'm going backwards, but just keep moving. Just shove this whole thing back through here. Okay, I think I am gonna have to just every time just throw the box through, because this is already getting complex here. I'm like lost where my stuff is. Okay. Throw the tangle through. This is going to take a hot minute here for sure. Okay. Just keep looping it through. It's looking good so far, I think. But I think this will definitely reinforce the shape so they don't get smushed, which is good. I don't know what materials other YouTubers used. Everyone just said that they used floral wire, but I don't know. I feel like a lot of the like ears I see on Etsy have like different things to them than this. But I guess we'll see. I just feel like I've made no progress so far. But I know that I have because I keep throwing this box through several times already. Some of these pearls are much larger than the others, and I don't know how this is going to look now. I don't know. I'm kind of nervous. But hopefully it all comes out okay in the end. I also don't have time to pay someone on Etsy to make these for me. Otherwise, I probably would, because this is a little bit of an intense project. But I don't really have time for them to get to me because I need these like in a week and a half. So that's kind of on me for that one. Just keep threading these through. I'm also worried that I'm deforming the ears, but I guess we'll see soon. I'm like halfway through this first ear here, so we are making progress. I think it's looking cute, so we're getting there. I mean, I feel like there's less of this tangle to throw through each time, so that's helpful. But there's definitely a long ways to go here still. A long ways to go. I also need to get some batteries. I really want to see how this looks lit up because it looked so good in the box. I'm just gonna have to like wear this big battery box on my head though. But I guess could be worse. I'll probably just wear these for nighttime then, because that's going to be quite annoying. I hope the other ones I bought had a smaller box. Oh, no, they don't. Okay. Well, perhaps those are going to go back, because I think the big box is just kind of annoying for the batteries. Because there's just really no way to hide it. Like, it's hard enough to hide, like, the little boxes anyway that come with fairy lights normally. All right, I need to start untangling some of this mess that I have here, which is good. That means I'm making progress. I just don't know where the end of this is. Okay, this has become kind of a mess here, not gonna lie. Where is the end of this? Oh my gosh. this has definitely become a large mess here, but we are gonna work through it, hopefully. I don't even know how to begin untangling this. This is just quite the disaster. Okay, maybe this box needs to get threaded through somewhere. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, hopefully this helps untangle things quickly here. I don't even, where's the part I was untangling? Okay, here we go. Now we can keep going. Just try not to deform these ears too much, because I do think there's like too much material here, so too much like light, so I need to start scrunching it down. Although it's not too bad, but I think it does need to be scrunched up a little bit. Okay, that's hard to do, so I guess just the next ear is going to be very tightly wrapped with all this extra material. Alright, just keep wrapping through here. This has definitely become a little bit of a mess again, but that's okay. We're working through that. Okay, I think like the 9.8 feet is probably too long. Like that is too much of this material, but that's okay. We're getting close. We're almost done with one ear. So, I mean, I think it looks really cute. It's just the battery box thing that, like, bums me out. I guess this is why these were on sale at Michael's, but these were still pricey. Like, these were 40% off, but, like, these were still $13.99. So, it wasn't like I was like, wow, this is such a good deal, and I'm going to deal with, like, the big battery box. I mean, they were still expensive. I don't know how much the pearl ones are normally, but this seems kind of like a lot. Just continuing to thread this through here. Almost done with one ear. It's starting to get tangled on the other stuff that I already have, which is not good. What are you stuck on? Alright, just continuing to wrap these here. This was so promising until this part. Well, I don't know. It's not like it's ruined. It's fine. I just wish I had like a smaller battery box. I think that would make things a lot easier. Because now it's just not going to sit on my head that well, but that's okay. Oh, no. Dropping everything. Alright, we are currently in a tangle here, I see. I need some more of this. You do not want to give this to me. Okay, I guess this is where the battery box is, just like in the center, perhaps? I don't know. Perhaps I disconnected it? I guess it makes sense for it to be in the center of this. Okay, well, now I don't have to throw the battery box through every time, I guess. So, I guess that's good. That means I'm making them somewhat symmetrical here, I guess, with how much material is being used on each. But I think it looks cute so far. Wow, this is really tangled up here, but that's okay. Goodness gracious, I don't even know where my end piece is that I'm using. Like where is the piece that I'm currently working with? Okay, there must be like another like end piece, because each string has two ends and this is not, unless I've just looped it, unless I've made a weird loop. Okay, this is very tangled. You've become very tangled, which I was afraid was going to happen, and look what happened. But that's okay. Moving right along here somewhat. At a bit of a standstill, not gonna lie. Just sitting here untangling this. I don't know where the other end piece is. I feel like there should be another end piece, but I have not found one, so I don't know. Okay, this is getting stuck on the headband. I'm just gonna have to unravel all this again, I'm sure, after just a few more, just tossing it through the hoop here. I think some people wrap the ears first and then they glue them on, which maybe would have been smart, but I don't know what happened to this here. I don't know. There's just like a lot of loops here. Okay, this does not need to be, this box does not need to be in the tangle, most certainly. Okay, oops. Set this aside. I feel like there should be another end piece, but I'm not finding it, so now I'm concerned about what is happening to the battery box, because I feel like that was supposed to be the end piece, but now maybe it's not. I don't know. Perhaps it is. What have I done here? Okay. All right. I guess I started double wrapping this through, so I think the box is the end piece. Somehow this got wrapped in. Oh, there goes my template. Okay. This is looking so cute. I'm so sad at what has happened to the rest of these. Okay. I just need to fix this, that's all. Okay. Let me make sure that this control box is not included now. Okay, there we go. Now here's the end that I needed. Yeah, and I've definitely untangled some of like the pearl strands from this, but that's okay. All right, I had the feeling this box was the end piece, so I don't know why I thought it was like the middle for some reason. Just everything got tangled and just panicking. But that would be convenient if it was just the center, but that's okay, it's not. But just continue wrapping this. I'm almost done with this ear, which I think looks really cute, so that's a win. Just wrap it a couple times. I feel like I have like a good amount of material, but I might be regretting that on the next ear, but we shall see. Okay. I'm gonna call this good for this ear, and I'm going to start wrapping the second ear. Yay! Okay. On to this. Get in there. Okay. Ear 2. Let's do this. So, learn from my mistakes. The battery box is the end piece, always. You can definitely see that this was wrapped kind of unevenly. Like, I definitely made it more tight over here than over here, but that's okay. We're just gonna move on. All right. Just keep thread in the box and the tangle through, and it's going to start really coming together shortly here as I start running out of pearls, ideally, although so far I'm feeling like there's a lot, and I just need to wrap this tighter so that I don't have too much extra, because I'm going to try to hide this huge battery box, but we'll see. It's coming along. It's getting there. I think because it's been so tangled, it has taken me longer than I thought this was going to. Like, I thought this was going to be just, like, super quick, but we'll see. We shall see. I have another set to make, but now I think I'm, like, debating returning the box, because I just think the big battery box is just not good. It's just kind of tacky, so... Especially because the other pair I'm going to make for my sister, so I don't want her to have to, like, deal with a big battery box on her head all night. Because Disneyland, as much as it's about style, I feel like it's mostly about comfort, because you have to be comfortable while you're there. Alright, we're getting there. There's still just, like, a huge tangle of this stuff, so... worried that there's going to be too much extra material left over at the end, but we're getting there. It's certainly getting there. All right. Oh, I definitely just bent my ears here. Okay, so now we're at another tangle where I am going to need this material that has become tangled. So time to detangle again. I don't know how people deal with this. I guess I maybe should have, like, kept it wrapped around something small that I could have, like, woven in and out of the ears, but it's too late now. Now I have a big mess. Just moving along. Trying to untangle the box, and then hopefully that just untangles the rest of this, but I don't really know. I don't really know the best way to go about this. Probably not the way that I have been. There's just so much pearl here. I'm just not sure. I mean, this is going to be just, like, too much for this project, so I don't know. Okay, it's definitely very, very tangled. Everything is very tangled, which I was expecting. This is very tangled. Alright. I guess I should wrap this around the battery box. That would have been smarter. And then I unravel the part that I need as I need it. I think I'm going to do that once I get this untangled here. Because now, like, the pearls are separating from the wire, and it's just kind of becoming a mess. I don't know. It looks so easy in the YouTube videos I watch, so I thought I could do this myself, and I'm doing it. It's just taking a long time. I just feel like I'm constantly untangling this. But yeah, I think I'm going to wrap this around the battery box so that it doesn't get as tangled for the rest of this project. There's just, like, so much extra material. I don't know. I honestly just kind of want to cut it, but I know that that doesn't work with these electronic things. Like, I can't just cut it. But that's okay. Alright, well, I do have one big loop, so that is somewhat helpful. But, alright, let's see where the battery box needs to go next here. I feel like I'm getting close, but I don't really know. One can only hope. Alright. Yeah, it's starting to untangle here. Okay. Here we go. Alright, fantastic. I need to wrap this around the battery box now before I get too far and it gets too tangled. I think this is what I should have done from the get-go, because this is going to work so much better than what I've been doing. Okay, now I have way too much wire for all of this, but that's okay, I guess. There's definitely going to be a lot of extra pearl, which I'm not really sure how to deal with, because I have this huge box to hide as well, so I just didn't want to have that much extra extra material, but I guess that's just kind of how this is going, so. Also, this ear is going to be significantly more pearl wrapped than the other one, so that's okay. It's an art, not a science, so we're getting there. But I just thought the pearls provided like an extra nice touch. I don't know if they justify the price tag, especially because they have this huge box on them, and they're probably going to be like really obnoxious at night because they're going to be so bright because they have like such intense batteries. Like this needs 3 batteries. Okay, this is starting to get tangled again, which is making me nervous. But moving right along. All right, back through here. So I'm like halfway through this second ear here, and it's making progress. We're slowly making progress. I definitely have too much like wire and not enough pearl, so I don't know how that weird ratio happened, but just keep wrapping this through. Okay, this untangled from the box that I had put this on. So I do need to rewrap this around the battery box because I am very worried that this is going to tangle again, and I do not want to spend any more of this video untangling things. Okay. Let me rewrap these lights around the box before this gets to be a mess here, because I am nervous. It's already starting to tangle. Oh my gosh. And it's funny because I don't love the way this is turning out, so this is just not my favorite DIY I've ever made. This is honestly stressing me out a little bit, but that's okay. I mean, they're getting there. I think they look cute. One ear is significantly more pearled than the other, but that's just kind of how it went, I guess. I mean, I could always go back and, like, put more on the other ear, I guess. That might be what I need to do. But it's getting there. I also don't love how the pearls are not, like, totally, like, together with the wire that the lights are on. So it's just kind of 2 separate pieces I'm trying to hold together. But I do think it's cute with the pearls. I've seen, like, a lot of other, like, mini ears that do have, like, the pearls on them, and I think they're very cute. It's just like a nice little touch. Okay, this is untangling again from the battery box. We're almost done with this ear, so I'm just going to keep pushing forward here. There's just so much extra like wire from the pearls, and it makes me nervous, but oh well. It is what it is at this point, but I do think that these look cute so far. Sorry, you have to hear the battery box like clunking around. But yeah, I just don't like how like the wire is separate from the pearl strands. It's just making things a little bit harder over here, but that's okay, I guess. Okay. This is becoming a tangled mess again, which makes me nervous. I'm so close to being done with this ear. Just want to start gluing the flowers on, because then I think it's really going to start coming together. And I do need some batteries too, so I can see how this looks. Hopefully one ear is not like significantly more like lit up than the other, although I'm thinking now that that might be the case, but oh well. I might try to go back and put more pearls on the other ear, because I'm definitely going to have some leftovers from this side, because there's quite a bit left, I can tell. But we are getting there. Almost to the second ear, and I feel like I've been at this for way too long. But it is much easier now that there's less extra wire. But now I know for the next one that I can just really coil it on tight and I will not run out. I will just have a lot of extra. This is a lot of extra. But I do like it because it has like the blend of like the small pearls and the larger pearls in here. So very cute. Okay. I think this one's going to be all that I can pack onto this ear here. Maybe I could do just like a little bit more. The pearls are coming untangled from the wire, which is annoying. Okay. All right, these are the two ears. So now I need to try and wrap this like back. How do I want to do this? Like back over to the other ear so that I can put some more. I guess the flowers are going to glow that I have to go on it as well. Okay. Oh, please don't tangle. I'm so nervous with this. Okay. All right. Let's just go back to this other ear and put a little bit more on the first ear, because I was worried I was going to run out of material, but that definitely was not the case, because I have all of this still. So let me just go back. I'll wrap a little bit more around this edge here. Good, I can just start pulling the box through. Fantastic. Okay. Just wrap a little bit more around this edge here on the bottom. And I can wrap this over here. Do this side where I did not wrap as tightly, and just get some more lights over on this side just to use up the last of this light strand that I have. But I also need to make sure that I can get the light box back over, like towards the center of this as well. So you just keep wrapping it through this ear. They actually look quite cute, at least like on the video from far away they look cute, so I'm not mad at it, but just trying to use up the last of like the lights that are here so that one ear is not glowing significantly more than the other because I wrapped them unevenly. So just coming back over to the first side that I did and adding in more of the pearl strand lights. I don't know how people do this for a living, like for Etsy shops and things. I mean, this is a lot of effort to just wrap these. I mean, I'm sure there's like a better technique than what I have, but this just seems like incredibly time consuming. So, okay, this last part does seem like it's a little bit tangled here. So let's see what's going on here. Please don't tangle. If not, I'm just gonna like throw this whole tangle on at this point in time. Ugh. Ay. Alright. Keep these going through. I can't believe I didn't think to look at how big that the light box was gonna be, but okay. Start wrapping maybe some towards the top here. This is definitely like not any sort of ordered fashion. Like there definitely, I'm sure, is a more scientific like approach to this than what I am taking, but that's okay. This is my first time making these, so you know, I didn't know if they were gonna be great. I think they're coming out okay. You know, I'm the only one that has to, you know, look at these and live with these, so Alright, this needs to rapidly come to the bottom. Alright, so the ears have been pearled out here, but I think they look pretty cute. Like, I think it looks pretty cute. So I do need to glue down this thing. Hopefully my hot glue gun is still ready to go. Yes, okay. I'm gonna glue down this plasticky thing here, because then I can wrap. Oh yeah, I'm gonna put this over here. Actually, there's just a lot of glue everywhere, so I'm excited to put the flowers on because that's gonna make it look nice. Okay, let me glue all of this wire on top here. This has been one heck of a hot glue day here. I don't really know how to hide this box that well. I think it's just gonna have to go like here, because then I can, well, I need to be able to put in batteries, because I have not put in batteries yet. I guess we're just gonna have to like double up the cord beneath it. I don't know. Uh-oh, it's sticking. Okay, well, I guess that's what it's going to be. So I'm just gonna bundle all of this up, and then I'm gonna put in the batteries. Let me take off the top of this now before I forget and break these later, trying to get the batteries in. Okay, fantastic. I don't know how to open this battery box. Good thing I'm figuring it out now. I'm gonna be mad though if I can't get this battery box open. Okay, I was gonna say, I'm not redoing the pearls. Alright, hot glue down. I think I'm gonna need another hot glue stick for this. I'm gonna hot glue down the rest of this wire that's here. I'm using the battery box. Okay. Glue this all down here. This is very much a hot glue project. I feel like this project should be like sponsored by hot glue. Okay, yeah, because I'm gonna want to glue this battery box down here. Oh, you can see that. That looks ugly. Okay, we're just gonna glue this to the bottom. I'm just gonna have to wear this on my head, just this battery box on my head. But that's all right. Could be worse, I suppose. So I'm just gonna glue this battery box down, gluing it down like in the back. I'm gonna glue it like in the front here a bit. I don't know if this is my finest work I've ever done, really, but it's something. Something's happening. Okay, and I'm gonna glue this wire to the bottom of this, although that's probably not advisable, but that's okay. Because I want to hide this, because I do not like the look of this wire just like on this box. So I'm just going to hold it down with a hot glue gun here. Just casual. Yeah, I think this could have been executed more nicely, but it is what it is at this point in time. Okay, wow, there's a lot of hot glue all over me and this. I don't know, I feel like the YouTube videos I watch, these people are not like having like problems like I'm having, but okay. All right, I do need to keep gluing this down because this obviously does not want to stay glued down. I also just feel like this is just, I'm so mad the battery box is so large. Like, that's what irks me, is that this battery box is so large. But while this is drying a little bit, I'm going to prepare my flowers. So I did buy a bunch of flowers from Michael's for this, which I'm hyped about. I'm going to do like probably like a white, and then with like a pink rose like in between. So I do need to get rid of all of these price tags first. These flowers were $5.99 originally. I got them on sale for 50% off at Michael's, but they're still kind of pricey. All right. Just making a little trash pile here of all of my stuff. So hopefully this isn't too many flowers, but I guess we'll see. I figured it was better to have too many than too few. You know, my battery box wire popped up again. This one that I wanted to stay on here. I mean, it's not critical. It's going to be on my head, but I would like it to stay down. Okay. Yeah, because I don't love that this has to go on my head, but could be worse. So maybe I should have put the flowers down first. Ay, ay, ay. Well, I'll just have to glue this like right up to the battery box then. So I'm going to take off this stem quite close to the flower. Oh my gosh, cut please. There we go. All right. Came off easier than I thought. My hot glue gun's like, please, no more today. No more of your ridiculous crafting. All right, I'm just gonna pop this right on the center here. Okay, hopefully this doesn't get in the way of me putting on batteries later. Oh my gosh, the hot glue is just falling off me. All right, I'm gonna hold this flower in place here because now I'm nervous. Okay, it's not I guess I really should have put batteries in first, but that's all right. We're gonna make it work, ideally. All right, that looks good. That looks decent. All right. Next, I don't even know how to set this down. This one's probably also gonna be right up next to the box, so I'm going to just cut this one, basically the stem off. Some of these I think I could probably leave this stem on, but I guess I'll have to see. This one I think is also going to be glued up onto the box a little bit. I don't know. Hopefully it's at least adhered to the headband portion. Just gonna try to hold this in place for a little bit here. Just so that this dries a bit. But I think it's looking cute so far. I like it. Alright, this other one, yeah, I think it's gonna be, I think I'm just gonna cut them all like straight, the stem straight off. But I like these flowers. I thought they looked more realistic than the cheaper ones that were at Michael's, and they definitely look better than the ones at like the Dollar Tree, because I really wanted to get those just because they were so cheap, but I don't know, they just weren't the vibe. But maybe 2020 hindsight, I should have got those ones. Because I don't know how well this project's working out with this big old battery box I have now. But you'll live and you'll learn. So I'm just here learning. Alright, I think I'm gonna need a little more hot glue for this. Okay, we're kind of losing the pink flower here, but that's okay. Hopefully all of the electronic parts still work after being hot glued this much, but we'll see. You can like literally see how many strings there are in the video here. But not bad, it's not bad. So I'll maybe try to reinforce this flower a little bit while I'm here. Reinforce this one a bit. Okay, I got hot glue in the battery box, which is bad. I don't want that. All right, holding this flower on a bit here. Yeah, okay, we're like kind of losing the pink one in the center, but that's okay. There are plenty more flowers to be placed. Well, like 4 more. Oh no, I did this lopsided. The white one was supposed to be in the middle. Uh-oh. Okay, well, I was afraid of that. Alright. My scissors don't really want to do it anymore. So we'll just try to like, I guess I can't shift these over anymore. Oh well. It is what it is at this point in time. I'm gonna try to, I don't know how to get this one to stay on here. I guess I should have spaced them out a little bit more. I really do not want to go back to the store and get more flowers. But if I have to, I will. Alright, next flower. Alright, next. Oh, I can't believe I messed up my flower pattern. Okay, let's try to place this one like maybe here. So I do need to start spreading these out a bit so that they are covering everything. Just reinforce the back here a little bit. Reinforce this flower because you look like you're barely hanging on here. I'm sure to reinforce these flowers that are on here. Okay, I'm just holding this one on a little bit, but I think it's looking cute so far. Not mad at it. I just wish I had remembered to put the flowers on, like, correctly. That's okay. I guess just this one side's gonna be a little bit lopsided. I don't know. I guess I'm gonna have to exchange it tomorrow for a white flower. Okay. Hot glue down the last flower that I have that makes sense because I ripped the price tag off this other flower, but that I'm not using, but that's all right. Because, yeah, I just need one more flower for this part, and it would look better. I don't know. It's not bad as is. I could, like, probably leave it like this, and it wouldn't be, like, terrible. Not, like, the best, but it's not, like, terrible. Should have reinforced my flowers here that I've put on. So that hopefully they stay when they need to. But let me go grab some batteries. It's pretty cute, actually. Let me go grab some batteries and try to get some of these hot glue strings off of here. Let me grab some batteries and we can really see what this looks like. I will be right back. All right, got the batteries here, so let's see if this still works. Oh my gosh, I got the wrong batteries. Okay, BRB. All right. Now I have got the correct batteries, ideally, so let's see. This is so precarious. I just am so afraid I'm going to break this right now. All right, first battery's in. Second battery's in. Third battery. Oh, it's so cute. Okay, I'm so glad everything still works. I probably should have put the batteries in first because this first flower is kind of in the way of this box closing. So is all of this, actually. but I think it looks pretty cute. Alright, this first flower is definitely in the way, so is this stuff. Let's see, how do I get these out of the way? What part of this is not going on? What part of this is not working? I can't see where the problem is. I'm literally about to just hot glue this box on right now. I'm not going to deal with any more shenanigans. Alright, that's sufficient. I think I'm gonna hot glue this box closed because I'm not dealing with this anymore. Oh my gosh, I already needed their hot glue gun stick. R.I.P. This is also very heavy. I don't think I realized how heavy this was going to be with all these batteries and things, because this is 3 AA batteries, so this is not what I needed to do this project, but that's okay. It's done. Take a look at it on. It's pretty cute. It's pretty cute. Let me see if I can try to like angle this differently so that the light's not like in the way here, but it's pretty cute. You can't really tell that they're pearls, but it's like wrapped decently even. Pretty happy with it, so kind of cute. And this battery box is just like hovering above my head, so yeah, it's not bad actually. It's not bad. I actually don't know if I even need to go back in another flower, but this is definitely gonna like fall off my head, but it'll be like cute for like pictures and stuff. Let me turn off the lights so we can really get the full effect here. Yeah, pretty cute, not mad, but thank you guys for hanging out with me and hanging in there. So first attempt at making Minnie ears, pretty cute.